Hey, good morning, everybody. Welcome to Sea Lake Journeys here on November the 25th, 2025. So happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday to you. We're coming in on the Eddie Lugo show. That's right. Hashtag ELS coming on in over here. It's a raid from Eddie. Thanks for joining us here this morning. Tomorrow morning, I will be here with Wacky Wednesday. But Thursday, we're taking off. And I think I've decided that Friday we're going to take off too. So there won't be any Friday motivation this week. I think a lot of people, the ones that aren't working, will be out doing their shopping and trying to recover from Thanksgiving. So we're going to leave that be. So after tomorrow, we'll do tomorrow's show. We'll come back on Sunday night at 6 o'clock. All right. Does that sound like a plan? Sounds like a plan to me. I know I think Eddie's taking the next couple of days off too. Jen's still recovering. Kurt and Marsha, Kurt's still recovering. So it's a holiday time. Might as well take a few days off. Everybody get their bearings back and then come back in a few days. But I will be here tomorrow morning. I don't think Kurt's coming in tomorrow either. I haven't seen a thumbnail. So I'll be here at 8 o'clock till 9 o'clock when we go live together with Eddie, Cheryl, and Jeremy. Just like today. Today you can go live with them at 9 o'clock. But yeah, hey, check out my background today. Look who's there. Oops, let me go this way. I got Bruce. I got Cindy right there from Ocean to Ocean Travel. Contact Bruce right there to get on that ABC cruise, y'all. That's the dude you want to talk to, right? And right there next to him, his wife, Cindy. She's the one who discovered Sensei Rabbit. Yeah. Now, Zach named him. Zach from Coca Culture actually gave him his name, Sensei Rabbit. And then right there is Robin from Sea Lake Journeys. Look how pretty. And that other guy, well, we don't worry about him. He's just there to film stuff. But yeah, let's say, hey, good morning to a few people here, and then we'll rock and roll this show this morning. Lots of fun stuff we're going to talk about today, I'm sure. Scott Smith coming in, first one in, driving and listening. Good morning to you, Scott. Thanks for coming in with us. For everybody out there that's driving and listening, let us drive right along there with you here at Sea Lake Journeys. We appreciate that so much. Yes, we do. And John Gailor, good morning to you. John's fixing to get about 3 or 10 feet of snow in the next couple of days up there in New York. Boy. And I know here, Thanksgiving Day and Friday, it's going to be down in the 40s again here with highs in the 60s. So we'll get a little bit of cool air. That's just nice, comfortable. And Thursday, we're probably just going to sit in front of the TV, and we are going to do a little bit more packing, because she has to get ready to be going for her to work in Texas for a week. And then when she gets back, we'll be heading for a cruise. And only 19 days. 19 days. Guys, and our little intro there that you just saw, that's from the little thing that goes up the side of the mountain there, the tram car in St. Thomas. Yeah, so we're going to be going to St. Thomas again. And so Robin from Sea Lake Journeys has been looking at the excursions, because we're going to Princess Cay, we're going to San Juan, Puerto Rico, and we're going to St. Thomas. Well, we've been to all three of those multiple times, and we've done so much stuff. You know, in St. Thomas, we've done snorkeling, we've done diving, we've done helmet dives, we've done the Boss underwater motorcycle, we've done the tram a couple of times. So what are we going to do? And in San Juan, Puerto Rico, we've done the bus tour around, we did walking around. What are we going to do? Princess Cay, it's mostly just a beach day there. A lot of snorkeling stuff and swimming and hanging out on the beach. So what are we going to do there? And the reason I asked that is because I got this right here. Let's see if I can get that where y'all can see that. Nope, I can't. Well, of course not. Oh, wait, there it is. No, that's Cindy. Anyway, right here it says part of our Princess Premier package with a 7-day cruise like we're on, we get $100 per guest of shore excursion credit. So there's $200 of shore excursion credit, 100 each. So we thought, well, we don't have any booked because we weren't planning on doing any. But since we got $100 each sitting there, maybe we will do something after all. Okay, maybe we will. Now, we have decided that in San Juan, we're going to be getting in a cab and driving up to El Morro, and I'm going to do some videoing of that big old fort up there. And then we're going to go over to the other fort and vlog that as well. But we're going to go from the cab rather than do the shore excursion because of my leg being in the bad shape it's in right now. I don't want to have to try to keep up with people. We're going to do it at our pace. If I got to stop, sit down, and take this thing off and rewrap it, I can do that. because I want time to do the filming that we want to do while we're there. You know what I mean? So that's what we're going to do in San Juan. We're going to go to the forts and we're going to do it on our own time. May take all day. I don't know, but it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. Hey, Lee's here from Anfield Railroad in the loft right there. Good morning to you. He's got his fresh coffee right on, Lee. Guess what I got? I got two things today. I've got, you guessed it, a cup of water. And I have a little bit of leftover Monster drink from yesterday. Not very much, but I'll probably finish that off this morning, trying to do some stuff in here. And right there's Kathy and Bryant. Good morning to you, Kathy. Thanks for joining us here. Hope you're having a great time like we are here at Sea Lake Journeys. Woo, we are. And good morning. And there's Scott from Controversial Cruising coming in on the quickie raid from Eddie. Right on, Scott. Scott, the busiest man in YouTube right there. Scott is awesome. Y'all need to check his channel out, see all the stuff he does. Try to keep up with him for a week on YouTube. I ain't no way I could do it. I can't keep up with Scott for a whole week. I can't keep up with him for a day, I don't think. Hello, all. But Monday morning, you can pin him down at 8:30 for The Conscious Cruiser. The Conscious Cruiser. Be sure to check out that channel and subscribe. That's Scott and Elisa from Elisa's Adventures in Cruising, and myself doing cruise stuff. And you're going to love it. It's a lot of fun. Half-hour episodes, and we just get to rambling on good stuff. And we're also on Spotify. Be sure to check us out there, The Conscious Cruiser on Spotify. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. There's Jimmy right there coming in on the hashtag raid. Right on, Jimmy. Good morning to you. Ooh, Jimmy, are you coming on Friday morning? Because I think I'm going to skip out on Thursday and Friday. I think Thursday and Friday I'm going to take a 4-day weekend with Robin from Sea Lake Journeys. With the exception of Sunday night. I'll come back in Sunday night, and we'll get it done then. Will, good morning to you. Will G. What's going on, Will? Right on. Good to see you. Good morning. And Zach coming in from Coker Culture saying hey to me, the Sensei Rabbit, and everyone in the double squeaky dojo. Right on, Zach. Good morning to you, my friend. Hey, Chet. Good morning. Hey, it's the ice bar. That's exactly what it is, Jimmy. That's the ice bar on the Norwegian Breakaway. Ooh, did we have a good time there? And it's so funny how we got there. We just got on the ship, right? And we was walking around, the four of us just walking around talking, and we just happened to walk up on it. Oh, the ice bar. Let's see when it's open. Let's see when we can get in there. And the lady's like, hey, you can get in there now. Put these coats on and all. Okay. We threw them on and walked right in, basically. It was great. So went in there, had a couple of drinks. It was just a unique experience. So if you get on one of the Norwegian ships that have this, only Norwegian ships have this, and the Breakaway is one of them, just do it. Look at it as an on-the-ship excursion, right? You say, well, there's no excursions I want to go on. That's okay. You might find one on the ship. Yeah. So do that one, the ice bar. It's unique. It's fun. And we just had a great time hanging out in there. Good morning. Hey, Zach. And smash that like, y'all. Thank you so much for that. Jimmy. Hello, 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 hello. Oh, hello. And there's TNT, Tom and Terry. Good morning to you, Tom and Terry. They was on that cruise with us, too. What a good old time we had there. Hello, 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 hello. And travel with Josie Ann. Josie Ann, good morning to you. One of my dance partners right there from Vicky's show, The Dance Party. I love that. Can't wait till we do another one. We got to do one more before I get on the cruise, y'all. I'm down to 197 even, no point nothing. Dropped another half pound. So tomorrow I expect to be in the 196s. Who knows? If I do enough activity today, maybe even creep down to 195 something. Wouldn't that be great? Because that's my goal, at least to hit 195. And anything below that, I'm a winner chicken dinner. And I got 19 days to do it. Never quite sure who's live nowadays. Never quite sure who's live yet. And that's what we're talking about, the clickbait today, Tom. Clickbait, because on my shows, I think it was Chris, Cruising Chris M, come in and he goes, hey, where's Robin? This is clickbait. I laughed so hard. I love that. So I had to make the thumbnail for today this. Rise and Shine live show, to clickbait or not. Yeah. I mean, if you see a thumbnail, you think you're going to come in and you're going to see that nice room there with, all that stuff she's got, some rocks and whatever that is, and a nice comfy chair. And there's a hot looking chick sitting there. And you think you're going to come in here and see that on a live show. And then you get in there and you see what? You see this. I guess you could define that as clickbait. Well, I've experimented with thumbnails, and sometimes it appears to me that she draws more people in than I do. So I like to use her on my thumbnails because she'll pull people in. And the picture you see behind me, I've used it for a thumbnail before too. Yeah, I think I used this one for the ice bar thumbnail. I just put the writing over it and everything. But clickbait. I try not to use any clickbait, and I don't think I do much. I mean, for instance, let's look at let's look at one of my thumbnails here. Norwegian Breakaway Arcade. That's Cindy and Robin right there, playing a video game of, one of those virtual reality games. And that's one where Sensei Rabbit came from, by the way. I see a rabbit. Probably too much fun for you. Now, if I saw that, I'd be like, what is going on here? I got to know what they're doing. What are they screaming about? What is this rabbit they're talking about? What do you mean it's too much fun for me? I'm a fun guy. I can have as much fun as they are. I want to go see what this is all about. And I would click on that and see it. Would y'all click on that thumbnail if you saw that? Especially if you're fixing to go on the Norwegian Breakaway. I thought it'd be great. But believe it or not, it was not a very successful episode. I did not get that many, not very many views. I guess it's because people aren't that interested in the arcade. Maybe, I don't know. But I thought, well, if you're going on the breakaway, maybe listen, I'm not interested in arcades either. I'm just not. The only reason I went in that is because Bruce and Cindy were lured by the rabbit and somehow drug us in there too. So the rabbit, Sensei Rabbit, lured Cindy and Robin from Sea Lake Journeys, and me and Bruce just got sucked into it. But man, was that fun. We had a great time in there. I'm like, man, I like an arcade now. So I say this thumbnail I thought would attract some people in to check it out. I don't know what anybody else want to go to the arcade on Norwegian Breakaway after you see that thumbnail. I think somebody might, wouldn't you? Hello, yo. There's Eddie Lugo Studios. Good morning to you, Eddie. Jimmy, did you get my new song? Hey, Eddie, I'm going to be live tomorrow. I'm not going to be doing Thursday or Friday. I've made up my mind. So Thursday and Friday, Sea Lake Journeys is out. I'll be back Sunday night while you're here. Of course, I'll message you all that too. Hello. Because Eddie keeps track of what's going on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe to Eddie. Get over and check him out and find out what's going on YouTube. It's the only way I can keep up. Let's see. Where did I leave off? Let me look, Tom. Okay. And I'm scrolling fast here. Oh, there's Shay's Town. Hey, Shay, what's going on this morning? Shay, would you want to check out that video right there based on that thumbnail? And believe it or not, that's not clickbait. There really is an arcade on the breakaway. There really is a rabbit on the breakaway. It really was too much fun for somebody. And there's Jimmy's link right there. Thanks for that, John Gailor. Double squeakies for John this morning. And while I'm thinking about it, I'm throwing out a triple squeaky here for Jen.Cohen so she can get healthy again and get ready to come live again soon. And she's talking about maybe Thursday, with it being Thanksgiving. I don't know. I don't know if she realized that when she said that on Eddie's show, but we'll see. We'll see if she's coming on Thursday morning. Right on. Good morning, everybody, from Shay right there. Good morning. Yes, Tom, I'm listening now. Okay. Twisted Nerves. Hey, Winston, what's going on, my friend? Good to see you here this morning. Hello. There's Pete right there. Hey, Pete, what's going on? Woo-hoo-hoo. All right, good to see you here, my friend. I know if Pete saw this thumbnail, he'd want to go check out that arcade, wouldn't you, Pete? Good morning, everybody. Working on some more coffee. The kettle is heating. I tell you what, I don't usually do caffeine. I don't never need to. Yesterday afternoon, I was just sleepy tired. So I went and got a Monster drink, and I got the rest of it here. There ain't about this much left in the can. So I'll probably drink that this morning because I usually don't need caffeine in the morning. I'm zipping along, man. I wake up. I have a natural caffeine in me. I love it, Tom. There's John throwing down the link for the Conscious Cruiser. Yes, please check out the Conscious Cruiser, y'all. You won't regret it. That'll be fun, chat. I've always wanted to see Puerto Rico. Yeah, it's a great place to see. And I really like the history of it, too. And get down there and see those forts. And as many times as we've been there, I've never actually been in the forts. We've walked all around the town there. And my leg's in too bad a shape right now to do it. And by leg, I mean my prosthetic part of my leg, not necessarily the stumpy part. So, and I won't have a new one before we go. So we're just going to take a cab up there and check out that fortress, and then take the cab over to the other one and check that out. And we got some other stuff we're going to do while we're there. That's our plan anyway. Hopefully it don't rain. Eddie, make sure it don't rain for me. See, Tom, I just followed you. Okay, Jimmy's following Tom. Okay, that's a Tom from T&T's Adventures to Sea right there. Good. Thanks for that, Jimmy. We did not get to go with Sea Leg that time. Yeah, you did. You was on the breakaway with us. You just missed out on the ice bar. But see, this wasn't planned. The ice bar wasn't planned. We were just walking past it, and squirrel. It was a squirrel moment. And I think you did go, though, because I know we ran and told you about it afterwards. And the only reason we went ahead and took it, they said, hey, you can get in now. And we saw the sign-up sheet for it was filling up fast. So we said, So we went, it was fixing to close the door. We had to throw those jackets on and go in. And we did it. Otherwise, if we had time, we'd have come and tried to find y'all. I don't know how we'd have found you on embarkation day, though. With some madhouse on the breakaway. Followed. Hey, Kathy says there's a long path leading up to El Morro, so taking a cab to avoid the steep cobblestone streets. Eat a coquito or a paragua, coconut ice cream and shaved ice found right on the sidewalk before El Morro. Yes, Kathy, yes. And we've walked up those streets before. When my leg was a little better, and we walked up there and we saw the street there with all the pigeons in front of it. Right there, there's a side entrance to the castle with the gate, so you can't get in that way. And then we walked up to the street with the flags and stuff. What's that called? Oh, man, I was going blank. Yeah, we walked up there and got our picture taken up there. And usually we walk around there and stop at one of the restaurants, local restaurants, and get a drink and some chips and salsa or something like that. And we love it. And there's a lot of little shops there, a lot of little vendors, and very friendly, very wonderful vendors. We got a short that featured one of them. She was so nice. I don't think she understood half of what we were saying, but she was so awesome. So we wanted to promote her. Come on, buy something from her. She was awesome. But yes, Kathy, that is a nice long. That's just it. It's a little too long on the cobblestones for me for this trip. Next time we go, I'll have a new leg. Yeah. Hello. My yard will be an ice bar in another couple of weeks. Yeah, it will, Jimmy. I think John Gailor's is going to be an ice bar tomorrow or the next day. El Morro, yes, that's one of those castles, ain't it? They call it a castle. I call it a fortress. Because it was built, by the Spanish to protect that port, It's really cool. A lot of great history there. And we got Colo Radio here. Ahoy there, matey. Hey, good morning to you. Thanks for joining us. Hey, if you want to hang out with us, come on, hang out. We're just talking a little bit about cruising stuff here this morning. And also we're talking about clickbait on the thumbnails. And please give us a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. We sure appreciate it. And good morning, Kathy Mills. Hey, Kathy, how's it going this morning? Are you ready for Thanksgiving? Have you done your Christmas shopping yet? Yeah, we started ours. We got Robin a new computer. Her other one, not her work computer, her own personal computer over there. It was supposed to go poot about a year ago, but we made it last this long, so we had to get her another one. So that's her Merry Christmas. It'll be here Friday, supposedly. Good morning, Winston. Hey again. Hello. I hit the like with the sledgehammer and it's broken now. Sorry, Chet and Robin. It's okay, Lee. I know you can fix it. I've seen you fix your little trains and stuff. You can fix that button too. Thanks a lot, buddy. Ohio Travels with Chris. Good morning to you. Ohio Travels with Chris right there. Good morning, Chris. I think you're fixing to get some cold weather too. And Jen says, smash that like. Thanks for that, Jen. We sure appreciate that. And yes, it does help out the algorithm. And somebody was asking me the other day how that helps. Oh, it was a lady when I was in the bank. I said, here, I'm a YouTube channel. Please subscribe. And she goes, hey, how does that work if you're trying to make money? So I explained it to her briefly. And so she was kind of fascinated by it. She goes, because people don't tell you, how you do it. So, well, it's really like regular TV. It's commercials, you make. And I told her a little more detail, but yeah. And the feeding the algorithm, she wanted to know about the thumbs up and stuff too. And I says, well, if 100 people watch your video and you got 50 thumbs up, and this other dude got 100 views on his, but he's only got 3 thumbs up, the algorithm's going to look, ooh, had the same number of watches, but more people like this one. We'll kick this one out to, the one that got the 3 views, we'll kick it out to 100 more. But the one that got the, 50 thumbs up, we're going to kick it out to 1,000. Yeah, I don't know exactly how that works, but I know it works something like that. Yeah, sure enough. All right, so we appreciate that. But hey, let's check out another clickbait thumbnail. Is this a clickbait right here? Hey, Jen, I don't know. Is that a clickbait? What do you think? It's a live show from Friday Motivation, and that is me. As you're looking at the screen, me to the left, Robin from Sea Lake Journey is almost directly in front of you, and then some friends of ours, Joel and Kim, right there from Georgia, who we've been on several cruises with. They're awesome people. He's another jarhead like me. And yeah, it's not clickbait. I know it's live, but it doesn't say live on there, but it was a live, but I didn't want people to think we was actually going to be underwater that day. But anybody look at that and say, oh, if that's a live show, they're going to be underwater. Hey, let's see how they can talk underwater. Wow, this is really cool. But, no, it wasn't going to be like that because our heads were in those big bubbles. So we had air around us. We could have talked, but nobody would have heard us. So it's just a photograph. And I don't know what we talked about that day. I'm sure I talked about that thumbnail. That's called the Boss Underwater Motorcycle, BOSS. And what a lot of fun that is. Guys, that's one of the things we did in St. Thomas. So there's other locations you can do it on your cruise. Check it out. Do something different. You can't do that at home. Most of you, I know I can't do it at home. I like doing stuff that I can't do at home when I'm on my cruise. You know what I mean? Hello. Hey, Jen. This was one of the funniest cruises ever. Oh, that breakaway cruise. Yeah, that was totally awesome. Totally awesome. That's why I'm looking so forward to the ABC cruise, because some of the people that were on that breakaway cruise are going to be on the ABC cruise. Yeah, so it's going to be that much fun times 10. That's what I'm thinking, right? Hey, Jimmy. Hey, Josiane. Good morning. Hello, good morning. That was a link right there for Eddie Lugo right there. Thanks for that, John. Hello. Thanks, John. Hey, Twisted. Hey, Pete. Hello, Uncle Scugga Radio. If you're able to, change your word to just rabbit. Take out probably. Make too much fun for you bigger. Try those slight changes and see if more people click. I may have to do that. And I've done that occasionally too. I'll go in if something's not doing well, especially after 3 or 4 months, and definitely after 6 months. I'll go in there and I'll change up hashtags, and I'll change up descriptions, and I'll change up the title. I'll do that first. If that don't work, I'll go in and I'll change the thumbnail. Well, that one right there is probably coming up on a year old. So I may have to change that thumbnail that way. That's some good recommendations there, Kathy. And yeah, I may do that. I may do exactly just that. Change the thumbnail. And like you say, instead of saying probably too much fun for you, take the probably out. I like that. And just put too much fun for you. And a rabbit. Yeah. I like that. Those are good tips. And they make sense to me as I'm looking at the thumbnail. I'm looking at this and looking at what Kathy says here. That makes sense. It makes total sense. I'm curious how many views I have on that now. Oops, let me go back and see what that's called. Norwegian Breakaway Arcade. Let's just for giggles go over here and see how many views I got on that thing real quick. Because last time I looked, it was only a couple hundred. It was not good. Only take me a second here. Whoops. Norwegian Breakaway. There it is right there. Arcade. Click on it. See how many I got. Hit analytics and woof. Its survey says 301 views. Not that great. Yeah, that's been a stinker. The last 48 hours, it got 4 views. Yeah, it's on a very slow trajectory. You know, you can go in there and check out your videos, especially after a year. I talked in length with Fearless Rambler about this, and he'd done a lot of research on it. He says, you really can't tell a successful video until it's a year old. He says, then you really know, how successful it was. I'm like, okay, that makes sense, because I've had some that the first 3 months got 500 views and then just went stagnant, for the next 9 months. And, so it comes up on a year, it's only got 600 views. And I've had other ones that the first 3 or 4 months has only got 200 views, but then I check on it at the end of a year and it's got 7,000. It's like, whoa, that thing just blew up one day and blew up one day somewhere in there. So some take off and other ones don't. They start slow and then take off. But this one's been up there long enough now. I probably need to do something like you're saying, Kathy, because I've already done the hashtags and the titles and stuff like that. I would have done that a few months back. Hello, it's me you're looking for. Oh, I think that's, oh yeah, I know his name. I see him there. There he is. Forgot his name now. Hey, Chris. Hey, Lee. Good morning. Fluttering Dreams. Oh, yeah, that's my Butterfly Ranch. Thanks for that, John. Check out the Butterfly Ranch, y'all. We got 215 subscribers over there now. The channel's growing. And maybe, who knows, maybe one day this coming up weekend, she might go live from over there again. She got some stuff she wants to do. And this weekend, she had other stuff she do. Couldn't get out there to do the stuff in the butterfly garden because she was doing other stuff that she had to do. Yeah, like that. It's a song anyone over 40 can relate to. Yes, I'm just trying to remember the guy's name. Oh, I think he left Earth, Wind, and Fire, went out solo, and had even bigger success. And then he became a judge for American Idol or something. What is his name? Somebody's going to say his name. We went later with all the ladies. Yes, I knew you did. Yeah, I thought you did anyway. Because you have to go to the ice bar when you get on that ship. You just got to, y'all. I need morning coffee to even function. I may as well hang a bag of it up and let it drip into my arm like an IV. I've never drinking coffee. I've just never acquired a taste for it. And of course, like I say, I'm one of those people that wake up, put my feet on the floor, and bloop, I'm go. I'm like that Energizer Bunny, ready to go. I'm here just working and got a stream on. Right on, Lee. Right on. Yeah, I think you're coming on 10 o'clock tomorrow too, right? 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. You and Foodie. Usually I got you on one screen and Foodie on the other. I suppose it wouldn't taste as good, however. Probably not. Do we have taste buds in our arm? I don't think we do, because I think I'd have noticed that in all those hospital trips I've had. We're going to have an ice bar this weekend. You sure are. Up in Chicago there, Tom, you were going to have an ice bar. And Chris is reminding us that it's only 137 days till the ABC. Contact that guy standing there behind me. Yeah. Bruce at Ocean to Ocean Travel. 20 watching and 8 likes. Uh-oh. Maybe we can get a couple more likes. What can I do to entice you? I know. I'll show you something fun while I get a drink of water. Well, let's see. What have I got that's fun up here this morning? I know what it is. Y'all want to feed the dogs, don't you? Let's feed them dogs.
Ringo, you hungry, baby?
I don't think they really want this. You want it? Let's see if he wants it. You want this? You want it? I don't think he wants it. All right, Ringo, what about you, buddy? You probably don't want either of these.
Little tail wagging. He eats on the couch because baby Enzo eats all the food.
Okay, there you go. That was my good water break right there. The dogs, maybe that'll get you to subscribe if you haven't already. That little short there, I was just checking it while I was playing and I was getting me some water. It's had 770 views, but it's got 2 subscribers. How about that? 2 subscribers on a 770 view. So, and it had, oh my gosh, I got to tell you how many likes it had. Let me roll back here. That thing has a lot of likes for only 770 views, and it's got 68 likes. 68 likes. That's a lot of likes for only 770 views, and no thumbs down. Just saying. Usually you get a thumbs down in there. When you get that many likes, usually you got a thumbs down or 2. Just saying. Hey, Kathy. Hello. So much clickbait with lies like wait until the end and then nothing. Oh, that drives me crazy. Oh, I can't take that. Uncle Scugga Radio here. Good morning to you, Uncle Scugga. That's also Jimmy the Astute Tourist. But get over to Uncle Scugga for some original radio. Yeah, some original music that Jimmy wrote himself, y'all. I got new thumbnails I'm working on for the channel. I love making thumbnails, and I don't think clickbait is usually necessary. I'm pretty upfront. Like if you see this right here, you know what you're getting. Virgin Voyages Bimini Beach Club. Well, what are we going to find out? We're going to find out about Virgin Voyages Bimini Beach Club. I'm not trying to trick you. Like, hey, is this pool cracked? Oh my gosh, the waiters never waited on us at Bimini Beach Club. Or I don't even know how you clickbait something like this. I mean, I know there's ways people can think like that, and think of those things. Or there were 10,000 people. It was overcrowded. And then you get there and you see that there's only, 1,500 people there. And it would easily hold about 4 times that, So yeah, no clickbait needed. There it is. Cut and dried. If you're interested in Virgin Voyages Bimini Beach Club, that's what you're going to get. There you go. But I put little old Robin from Sea Lake Journeys up there. Yeah, because I think she makes a difference on some thumbnails. I think she brings some more people in. That's what I think anyway. Yes, I am. Yes, you are. Hey, Shirley's here from Squirrel's World, throwing some glitter bombs at us. Right on, Shirley. I'm throwing a squeaky right back at you for that glitter. Thank you so much. Good morning. And Team Reese Travels. Hey, Team Reese, how you going? Lionel Richie. Yes, Lionel Richie. I could have answered that multiple choice. I just couldn't get it off the tip of my tongue. And his daughter ran around with that girl from the hotel, Paris Hilton. Yeah, his daughter ran around with her. What was her name? Nicole Richie, I think. I never watched their shows, but they were everywhere. You couldn't avoid seeing them. I thought, wow, But yeah, Lionel Richie was awesome singer though. He was incredible. Everybody heard Lionel Richie back in the day. You may not know who he was, but you definitely knew his voice when you heard it. You said, "Oh, I know that guy. That guy can sing." Do you like music? Come visit us. There you go. If you like music, check out Uncle Scugga Radio. You heard it here first from Sea Lake Journeys. Hey, Team Reese. Love music. It heals the soul. Absolutely. And this time of year, I've got my Christmas music going. I got my Dean Martin Christmas album. I got my Vince Guaraldi Snoopy Peanuts album Christmas music, and a whole bunch of other stuff. Kathy says the key is taking the time to create your thumbnail before you make the video. It's your first impression. Make it curious and clickable. I'm no expert, but trying different things till it works. Yeah, that's what you do. You try it till it works, and what's working for you. Some people have what I would call a generic thumbnail. They throw up one and it's a lot of ready-made stuff. You know what I mean? Kind of just throw it up there and that works for them. Other people put crazy stuff up there, maybe an octopus coming down, you went on a submarine ride. Let's say you went on a submarine ride and they put, an octopus coming down and a shark over here and all this. And you didn't even see none of that, but on the submarine ride, but they throw it out crazy like that. And other people just take something actually from their video, which typically is what I do. I take a photo out of my video and use that for a thumbnail. That way, what you see, the thumbnail, whatever lured you're in, you're going to see it, that it came from there. It actually is us doing whatever it is you see. And there's different ways to do it, like that. And but definitely for my shorts, I do the same thing, though, Kathy. I'll just be scrolling along and I'll say, "Ooh, that'd make a good short." Same as it might be a good thumbnail, Might be a good short. And we'll do that even when we're walking around vlogging. Me and Rob from Sea Lake Journeys will look around each other. Oh, that's a thumbnail. Click. Oh, that's going to be a short. And we just do that while we're vlogging, you know, while we're making videos. You get used to doing that after a while, after you've done it for a couple of years. Scott says, I always like to challenge myself. I never want to be put into a box. Lionel Richie. Yeah. And he did. That's why I think he left the group he was with to go solo. You know, he didn't want to stay here. He wanted to get out and branch out and do other stuff. And that's usually why singers or other musicians leave bands, as they're like, okay, this band is known for singing Yellow Duck songs. Well, you know what? I want to sing a Blue Fuzzy song. And the band says, no, 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 we don't do Blue Fuzzy songs. So the guitarist or the singer or whoever says, well, I do now. Watch this. And he takes off and does his own thing. And that's what Lionel Richie, I think, probably did too. And some of them go on to very big success. Yeah. Good morning, Uncle Scuddy. Hey. Yeah. Hear more of Jimmy's unique music right there on Uncle Scud Radio. I'll be on for Hump Day, Metcalf Build Wednesday. Okay. I thought you would. Wednesday at 10 o'clock over there with Lee. And I'm pretty sure Vicky's going to still be on too at 10 o'clock. So I'll have both of y'all on. I'll have you both on. I'll go back and forth. So yeah, I'll be here. Hey, Twisted. And the Conscious Cruiser, don't miss that. Sub now so you don't miss an episode. You heard it here first at Sea Lake Journeys. Hey, Uncle Scugga. Excuse me. I'm not one for clickbait. I don't like it either, Lee. And that's why I want to talk about it, because I just thought it was funny. You know, Chris M was just joking with me because I had a picture like this, today's thumbnail, and there's Robin from Sea Lake Journeys, and yeah, she's not even here. So was that an intended clickbait to get you here? No, not really. Subconsciously, maybe. But I just thought she looked good as a thumbnail. But I used it as an opportunity to lead you into a real discussion about clickbait. So is the clickbait when the clickbait brings you into the real topic of clickbait? It's no longer clickbait if the clickbait is talking about clickbait. Okay, I think I said that right. That's awesome. Not a surprise though. So much cuteness from those dogs, right? Good morning. Okay, off the phone now. I can see the chat. Hello to all in the chat. Well, right on. There you go, Kathy. Yeah, there you go. I know it's hard to do it on the phone. I usually can't chat when I'm on my phone. When I leave the gym early in the mornings and Jimmy's on, I just tell him driving and listening, and I put the phone over on the other seat and I'm listening until I get home, and then I get on the computer and say, I'm home now. Good morning. What are the best tags for videos? Depends on your video. Depends on your video. Let me go to one over here that I've got. Let's go to my latest. What's my latest video here? The Doghouse on Virgin Voyages, my latest one. For my hashtags, I've got Sea Lake Journeys, Virgin Voyages, Taste Test, Cruise Food, Cruise Tips, The Dockhouse, Valiant Lady, Please Subscribe, Food Review, Foodie. So I didn't put a lot of hashtags on this one yet. I'll go back and add a few more. So those are my hashtags. And then down here for the other tags, I've got Cruise Tips, Cruise Ship Reviews, Sea Lake Journeys, First Time Cruisers, what everyone needs to know before you go, Cruise Tips and Tricks, Cruise Vlog, The Dockhouse Virgin Voyages, Cruise Food, The Doghouse Taste Test Vlog, Virgin Voyages Valiant Lady Food Review, Virgin Voyages Valiant Lady Food Vlog, and Taste Test. So that's just ones I have on that particular video, but they'll all be different. They'll all be different. Let's get down here to a totally different one. Oh, here we go. Gigi's Pizza on Enchanted Princess. So there I have Sea Lake Journeys, Enchanted Princess, Know Before You Go, Gigi's Pizza, Cruise Food Vlog, Cruise Food Review, Gluten-Free Pizza, Gluten-Free Pizza, Food Vlog, Food Lovers, Best Pizza, and Casual Dining. And because all those pertain to what the video is. And then down here for the, now some of them I use over and over again. Some of them are, you always see Sea Lake Journeys in all of them. And for my tags, you're always going to get like Know Before You Go. You're going to get Sea Lake Journeys. You're going to get a few other ones. Cruise Tips are usually in almost all of mine. And other than that, then I specify, like this one here, I'll have Gigi's Pizza, gluten-free pizza, Enchanted Princess, best pizza ever, food lovers, Enchanted Princess Dining, Enchanted Princess Food Vlog, Enchanted Princess Food, cruise dining tips, best pizza, Princess Cruises food, things like that. So I know I go by what I'm looking at for my thumbnail. So if I'm looking at, in fact, I've got that thumbnail right here. That's why I use that one. Where'd it go? I thought I had it. What? Did that one drop off because I added a different one? Yeah, probably did. That's okay. This one's the same kind of thing here. Crown Grill and Discovery Princess. For that one, I'm going to be using Crown Grill, Discovery Princess Food Vlog, Discovery Princess Crown Grill Taste Test, Cruise Food Taste Test, on and on. So I'm going to use repetitively words like cruise and food and Discovery Princess. And of course, I always throw Sea Lake Journeys in there, my channel name. And yeah, that's all you do. What's in the picture kind of helps you make your hashtags and your other tags. So they're going to vary from each one. Some of them, you're going to have half a dozen that you probably use on every video. And then the rest of them, you're going to create based specifically on what is going to draw people in. What are they going to be typing in that will draw you there? Like, I want to know about cruise food. It would take you to that. It's not going to take you to Amber Cove or a ship tour. It's going to lead you specifically down that road to your video of food. Now I type in Discovery Princess, Crown Grill. Well, now I know that every video, Discovery Princess Crown Grill, is going to lead my direction, you know? So you want them all to everything to kind of funnel them your way. Now that's the way I look at it. I've had decent luck with it, I think. Oh my God, my aunt and uncle just had a baby, half Italian, half Asian. They named him Cannoli. Scott, I thought you were at work. Double squeakies for Scott. Oh boy. That's a good one, Scott. But this thumbnail here had a lot of success. We got tons of views on this video, and all it was us going to the Crown Grill. A picture of outside. You can see right there, it says Crown Grill behind us, and a hot looking chick with a dude in a tux. You know, what do you do? It's got to lure somebody in, and it did. Thousands. That was a thumbnail that really worked good. No clickbait required. No clickbait required. Oh, let me go back here first. Yeah, Twisted Nerves Winston here says, I try to add as many tags as I can think of that people may use to search for a video. Always a good idea. Exactly, Winston, right there. What are keywords that are going to go draw people, you know, into your video that, you know, they're looking for these things. They're looking for, I'm going on a princess cruise, so I'm looking at princess. I know I'm going on Enchanted Princess, so I'm looking for Enchanted Princess. I know I want to go to the Crown Grill, get Crown Grill, you know, things like that. Or I know I want to know something about cruise food. I want to see a cruise food vlog. I want to see a taste test on a cruise ship. All these key things that can bring them over. There you go, Winston. That's how you roll right there, brother. You got it. Hey, good morning from Carmen right there. I have my Christmas music playing too. Right on, Carmen. When I get out of here today off YouTube, I'll have my YouTube Christmas music because it's still on YouTube. Hey, there's Vicky right there. Vicky, you coming on tomorrow at 10 o'clock? I just told everybody I thought you was, so I want to make sure that you are. And good morning to you, by the way. And the girls are us. Good morning, girls. Green, handy wave right there. Good morning to you. Thanks for joining us. Be sure to check out the girls. Get over there and find some new friends. Woo, right on. And where I leave? There we go. Hello. I hate it when there's a beautiful lady in a bikini and then you watch and she's never there. Not like I do that. Oh boy, I know, Tom. But yeah, sometimes you got to throw a face up there, though, you know. And from what I have looking at myself, I try kind of use my own judgment, and then I read about stuff and listen to other people. Sometimes a face like you see behind me here is going to lure more people in than if I just had. You take those 4 people out and exact same photo, but without the 4 people, and you've got the ice bar back there, and maybe somebody's back facing you because they're getting a drink. Is that as enticing as these 4 people up front? I look at it that way and go, no, I like seeing these 4 people are having a good time there. I want to see what they did in there to have such a good time. So that would draw me into wanting to watch that video. And I think that's true for most people, not all people. Everybody's different. Some people want to see 1 robot in the front, and some people want to see 2. Some people want to see a pink robot. Some people want to see a blue one. Some people want to see a chimpanzee on a bicycle. Some people want to see the bicycle without the chimpanzee. So, you're going to win some no matter what. But the idea is, you hope, is to try to hit the one that's going to draw in the most. That's the thing. Yeah. Love making thumbnails. Oh, me too. It's probably my favorite part right at this moment. My favorite part of doing videos, and even making them for live shows. I just love doing it. But yeah, that's my thumbnail. Hey girls, thumbnail for today. Look at there. I'm using clickbait. I got Robin from Sea Lake Journeys up there, and she ain't here. And I went out and told her what I was doing. I said, hey, you need to come in here, pop your head in front of the camera and go, hey, everybody, just so that I did not have a clickbait. And you know what she said? And she ain't been in here yet. You still got a few minutes. You can still come in here and make my clickbait, not clickbait, Ron from Sea Lake Journeys. I think she's working already. It's silent over there, but she must be working. She's doing something. That, or she's on the other side of the house getting ready to go to work. I don't know where she's at. Hello. I knew it. Clickbait. Geez, not me again. Chris, I knew it was you. I made that title just for you, Chris. To clickbait or not, I did that just for you. It's a good idea, and I like that. That is awesome. Yes. So, but it's not really clickbait, Chris, because the title says clickbait or not. So now I'm talking about clickbait. So the clickbait's on the topic of clickbait. So the clickbait's not really clickbait because we are talking about clickbait. Got it? But thanks to you, I had the topic for today, Chris. That's how I get a lot of topics too, is conversations we have in here lives. I'll take a note of something somebody said. And I'm like, ooh, I can do something with that. So I watch your chats to see, to know what's something that I can use. So hello. Hey, there's John from Pedroza Travel. Good morning to you from the Carnival Firenze. John is on a cruise ship. John, double squeakies for you. Right on, brother. Coming in from the Carnival Firenze. Hope you're having a great time over there, buddy. Have the best cruise ever. Yes, Thanksgiving cruise. That's what this kind of is. Yeah, when you get home, I'll be curious to see if you had a Thanksgiving dinner on there. So make sure if you do that you vlog it. I want to see what the Thanksgiving dinner looked like, because I've never seen that on a cruise ship, a Thanksgiving dinner. So if you get a Thanksgiving dinner, John, whether it's specialty dining or main dining room, whatever, if you do both, that'd be great. And put it on your channel so I can check it out. I want to check it out. Good morning, Miss Vicky from Zach right there. There's a lot of clickbait on YouTube. Boy, howdy. Is that not true right there? Yeah, I know Beth and Christy, y'all have seen some clickbait. I have too. I've seen a bunch. And sometimes it's clickbait. Like the guy standing like this. I got kicked off the ship. Well, he's talking about disembarkation. All it is disembarkation day. If you want to know about disembarkation day, then go ahead and go watch it. But if you just think this guy got kicked off the ship because he did something stupid, you're going to be disappointed. But that's what they try to get, because for some reason, if you notice it, whether it's TV news, radio news, newspaper news, whatever kind of news it is, they always want to put bad news up. It's like bad news draws more attention than good news. He could have just said, hey, embarkation day, here's what happened or something. Are more people going to click on that, or more people going to get click onto, I got kicked off the ship? I'm just telling you, more people are going to click on that, even though it's a clickbait. Clickbait works. It does work. Don't get me wrong. But I don't want to do that. I want people to know straightforward that I'm talking about disembarkation process. Now, maybe it didn't go as easy on this ship as others. I may say we had a rough disembarkation, and then come over and find out why it was rough. The elevators weren't working. Everybody had to take the stairs. I'll tell you why it was a rough disembarkation. Face scanners weren't working. So we had to all go through, the manual way through to get off the ship, you know. So, you know, I don't think you need to say crazy stuff, but it does work. It does work. And you know how I know it works? Because when I see a clickbait, I know it's clickbait, I see how many views it got. Versus another video that's doing something, the same thing, but not a clickbait, it just don't get as many views. Ringo! It's probably somebody walking by with their dog. Kathy says, we don't click on what's obviously clickbait. It's too disappointing. If a creator constantly uses clickbait, they will lose viewers. Use clever wording, not clickbait, for success. I feel the same way. I think if I see a channel that's just, you know, constantly using a clickbait, I just pass right over it. I'm like, oh, you know what? You got me once. I was curious. Okay. I got kicked off the ship. Maybe I looked at that once, but next time I see you, I got kicked out of the main dining room. I'm not clicking on you. I'm not doing it. It's the same way. You're going to get some initial people, a whole lot of views, more than you would without it. But I think in the long run, it could hurt you. And that's what I think too. I think the same thing right there, Kathy says, right there. So I'm thinking in the long run, it's not a good strategy. Short term, okay. After that, I don't know. I'm just not going to do it. It just, I don't like doing that. Good morning from Cruising Chris M to everybody out there. John says, I am terrible with SEO. You know, I don't even look at SEO. I don't even look at that. I took a few videos where I say a few. I took quite a few back probably a year ago. And I said, I'm going to really work on this SEO stuff. And I didn't see it made that much of a difference. I did learn a few things from it, though. Ringo! Hush! There, that might work. I did see a few key things on that, John. And the thing is, if you have the word in your tag, I'm going to use my title, Sea Lake Journeys. Sea Lake Journeys is in my tag. Sea Lake Journeys is in my hashtags. And in my description, I'll put, come with Sea Lake Journeys as we take you on this cruise vlog of a ship tour, you know, or whatever. And so, and then also put it in my thumbnail, you know, Sea Lake Journeys. It's everywhere. And that counts towards your SEO score. Also, maybe put in, like I'm visiting Amber Cove. Amber Cove's in my title. Amber Cove's in my description. This travel vlog of Amber Cove. And then in my hashtag Amber Cove. In my regular tags, Amber Cove. So I got Amber Cove everywhere. It adds to your SEO score. So I did learn the technique from that. So I still use it, but I don't actually go over and check them no more. I think I learned enough about it that I can increase it some. A lot of people do believe it does matter. So I think maybe it does. You know, I can't argue that it don't, so I won't. But I did pick up a few techniques like that I saw. I learned how to increase SEO score. And once you learn how to do that, I don't have to look at it no more. I just kind of do it instinctively now. And hopefully it helps. But, you know, if you make a topic like this, Norwegian Breakaway Arcade, how many people is really looking for your arcade? And I kind of knew that when I did it. I've never looked for your arcade on a ship. So I went into this video knowing that. I said, you know, I've never looked it up. I don't know anybody that has. But you know what? The arcade was kind of fun. I'm going to do it this way, see what happens. Sometimes you experiment on your own and see where it goes. And I think other things, you know, are definitely going to go, like, you know, a day at Amber Cove. It's going to go because a lot of people go to Amber Cove. A lot of people are going to be looking up Amber Cove. Not so many people looking up the arcade on Norwegian Breakaway. You know what I mean? So SEO score will take you so far, but your topic is the key element. Your topic, how many people are going to be looking for Amber Cove? How many people are going to be looking for the arcade on the Norwegian Breakaway? There you go. Which one's going to be more successful? I'm predicting Amber Cove is going to be more successful. If you don't put any tags or any description on Amber Cove and you throw it up there and you put the best SEO score on the planet on the arcade on Norwegian Breakaway, I'm still predicting that Amber Cove is going to win. Just saying. That's saying. Hey, chat, what's your share channel hashtag again? My share channel hashtag. Share channel. What's that? My hashtag is Sea Lake Journeys. At Sea Lake Journeys. What's this right here? At YouTube works great. Some people use Google hashtag live. I don't even know what that is. What's that? What you talking about? Share channel hashtag. I got hashtag Sea Lake Journeys. Okay, maybe y'all learned something I don't even know. Someone got to explain that to me. Jen, are you going to be on today? No, Jen will not be on today. She would have been on already. In fact, I got to get out of here in 3 minutes. Yikes. I'm not even sure tags matter that much. You know, I think they matter some, John. Some people say they matter a lot. Some people say they don't matter at all. I think it's somewhere in the middle. I think they matter some. So I do, you get 500 characters for your tags. I try to fill up as many characters as I can with relevant tags. Sometimes you just can't get that many. Sometimes you can only come up with 250, whatever. That's okay. I try to get as many as I can. Hashtags, how much do they matter? I don't know, but I still use 15 is what anything over 15, and I kind of just drop you off. So I use my 15 max. Sometimes I can't get that many. Sometimes I only get 10. That's okay. Y'all clean up good. 2 squeakies for that thumbnail on Crown Grill. Ask a question. Crown Grill experience, fantastic. In fact, in 19 days, we're going to be on the Sun Princess, and I have 2 days at the Crown Grill. Just saying. That's how good it is. Hi, Travel Cake Trips. Hello. Okay, just had a FaceTime with Sean. He says hello to you all. Hey, Sean from the Down Under Cruisers. Love them guys. They're awesome. When I tag a video, I use tags associated with the miniature and game system it comes from. Oh, that's awesome. Add my channel tag and a few that I find people have used what I search for. Yeah, relax painting. Exactly. What's relevant to people on your topic? I'm towards cruising, so I'm gonna make sure I got cruising in there, cruise vlog, cruise food, cruise port, cruise stuff. So you're using stuff in particular to what your main topic is. See, that's good thinking there, Winston. This guy knows how to do it. The guy knows how to do it. We learned that what you name your video before you upload it really counts. Is there a way to change the name of a video link itself? Have some older videos that could use a different name. Oh, I've changed the names on my videos. Yeah, I've done that. Just go in there to the YouTube studio, go in there and just change the name. I've changed the name. Maybe I had one that was called dog sledding and helicopter ride. So I go back later and change it to helicopter ride and dog sledding. And then I go back and maybe change it again later to glacier excursion with dog sleds and helicopters. Yeah, I just go in there and just change the title without changing the thumbnail. But you can also change the thumbnail and not change the title. So much you can do. So much. Hey, hello. I should do a whole episode on that, I guess. What are your opinions on AI enhancement for thumbnails? I think if you want to use it, I think use it. If it works for you, do it. Do what works for you. I haven't really done AI enhancements like that for thumbnails. I like just taking photographs out of my videos and just putting the lettering over it and things like that. And so I haven't really used that yet. I may experiment around with it and see if there's something I can do. But I think for my channel, what I want to do, I don't think it's going to really apply to me on that. I know for a lot of other channels, I think it could really be a bigger boost for other types of topics. But for what I'm doing, I don't know that I'm going to use that, John. But I say if it works for you, use it. I think of AI as a tool. I got 2 tools. And if AI is a tool, then I can use it. I'm going to use it. You know what I mean? Right on. Don't be scared. Hey, good morning, Marjorie. Marjorie's all packed up. She'd be heading down there today to get ready to go on her cruise. Marjorie had the best cruise ever. Big hug for you right there, Marjorie. And tell Kenny we said hi. Oh, my gosh. Anfield Railroad, we may need to go back to all of our older videos and add hashtag travel cake trips now that we've been out for a little over a year. Yes, I recommend that. If you got older videos that do not have your name in it, go back and put your name in it. Definitely. I make sure Sea Lake Journeys is in all mine. Hashtag Sea Lake Journeys is in all my videos. Lives, shorts, longs, everything. Good morning. Because some people just look for Sea Lake Journeys. And that way they can find anything that's new that they haven't seen and anything old they want to see again. You can always edit the titles. Go to the content in studio and click on the pencil to change. Sometimes changing the title makes a big difference. It really does, John. I have done it. I have gone in and changed titles. I sure have. Sometimes multiple times. I'll change it. A couple months later, change it again. And trying to boost it up. And when all of a sudden, if it starts rolling again, I'm like, ooh, I'll leave that title there for a while. And sometimes I'll come across an idea for a different hashtag or something. I'll go in and add that too as well. And I think I'm going to start using Robin's picture on my thumbnails. I mean, I should be in my video. In my video as much as you're live. Love you, brother. Chris, it's okay. If you use Robin from Celiac Journeys in your thumbnail, it's okay with us. Just be sure to give a credit in there. Robin from Celiac Journeys says, Robin comes from Celiac Journeys. Used by permission of Celiac Journeys. I love it. Go ahead, Chris. It'll be fine. Yes, the title can be changed, but I'm wondering about the actual name of the video itself. You know what I mean? That is the name of the video, right? I mean, that's if I got something called dog sledding or whatever. I mean, you change your thumbnail title. You can go in and do that as well. I've actually done that. I went in and made took the old thumbnail and crossed over something and changed the title on that. I mean, if that's what you're talking about, yeah, you can change it. I have AI help me with titles and descriptions. It helps me with my SEO optimization. There you go. See, AI is a tool. If you can use it and it helps, I say do it. Just do it. Yeah. I'm trying to think. I use AI. What I use AI on my channel for is, in particular on my videos, is to reduce noise in the background. I use it to add music. I use it for things like that. I use it to voice enhancement on my videos, lighting enhancement. If it's a little dark behind me, I can brighten it up, or I can darken it down if it's too bright. I do a lot of stuff with AI on my videos, believe it or not, especially the last few months. I really have stepped up the game, and it really does improve them. I think we get turkey tomorrow, but I'm debating because they'll also have prime rib. Oh gosh, just get both, John. Or have one of your wife or one of your youngins if they get one and you get the other. Just video them so we can see what it looks like, and tell us what it tastes like. Say, oh, this was good, but I had to add salt. This was good. That gravy, I don't know what kind of gravy that is, but I didn't like that gravy. Just let us know. And gravy tasted like mushrooms. I don't like mushrooms. Yes, that's a good resource. You can even ask AI to give you an example of a good thumbnail as well. I have done the AI looking at thumbnails that they generate. And for what they generate for my channel, I didn't like. I see a lot of other channels that use the thumbnails that they offered me. I've seen other channels have thumbnails that look like, you know what I mean? I can tell that they used an AI, and it works for them, but it's just not for me. You know, it's like I don't want to wear flip-flops. I'm wearing tennis shoes, but some people want to wear flip-flops. It's what you prefer and what works for you. Are you talking about the file name? Yeah, you're talking about the file name? Then you'd have to go back to where it was created from. Yeah, I've never done that. I guess you could. I think you'd have to upload it again though to do that, to go back in. You'd have to put it all back in and then export it again. I know of mine, I'd have to export it again and change the name in there. That's what I'd have to do. Yeah, I'd have to export it again to change my file name. Yes. Yes, that's it. The file name. Thank you, John. Is that changeable? I know I can change it, but I have to go back into where I made it, like I made it on Filmora, and I'd have to change the name in there and then export it again. And then basically, gosh, that'd be a whole different video though. That's why I think I've never done that, because then it'd be like another video, and the views you'd get on that wouldn't count towards the one you already got. You know what I mean? You know, I don't know if they even let you do that. You'd have to change something else in it, maybe. Good morning, Marjorie. Ringo. I know that dog's driving me nuts. The file name is not changeable once unloaded, but I don't think it counts for SEO. Right. It does not count for SEO. And the only way you can change it, like I was just talking about, John, you're right. You can't change it on that video. You basically have to make another video. And I've done that once. And what it is on the Norwegian Breakaway Ship Tour, I made the ship tour with just music. And then I took the exact same video, changed the thumbnail, added in my voiceovers, and it's the same video. I just added voiceovers and changed the thumbnail, but I had to make it became out a separate video because I had to upload it again. So that's the only way I changed the file name. So I have two file names there because one would only count. The other one wouldn't count. You can't use the file name over again. So John's right. You can't change it. You just have to make another video. And then all those views on that video, count toward that video. Your new one would have to count separately. I'm even guilty of using a little clickbait. I'll often take the best images from what I'm painting from the end of a video and then use it as a thumbnail. That's not clickbait, Winston. That's perfect. That's what you want to do. That was what will bring me in. And you're not clickbaiting. You're showing your end result as your title. And I'm looking at your thumbnail, and I'm looking at it and going, oh, how do you do that? What was the process to making that? So I'm going to watch your video to get to that end result, to see the end. That's not clickbait. No, that's doing it right. You're doing it perfect. I would watch that, and that's what I'd be like, yes. It'd be clickbait if you never got back to that thumbnail and be like, well, I thought he got to that. How did he get to that? No, that's not clickbait. No, that's okay. That's perfect, man. That's perfect. I just post a picture of my pole dance and gets them every time. I know, Tom. Well, I watch your stuff. If you're doing clickbait, you better deliver or people will unsub. Exactly. I say you might get away with it once or twice, but if you keep that up, your regular viewers won't be there. You'll have to depend totally on new people coming because you won't have the people coming on a regular basis. I love the shouts. I know, right? Me too. Okay, thanks to Pedroza Travel, man. I just have to connect some of our older videos to the current ones. Okay. I think the posting your hot chick works. Absolutely. I think so too, Jimmy. I always include what is in the thumbnail, but it's often at the end. That's perfect. Yeah, that's perfect. That's perfect. That's same thing here. What you're seeing, like the picture behind me, I use it for a thumbnail, but it's not the beginning. That's towards the end when we're probably ready to leave. We stopped on our way out and took our picture and rolled on. Connecting relevant videos is a great way to get people to chain watch. I do that with my shorts. I try to connect my shorts to a long video because, man, I'll throw a short out and it gets 1,000 views like that. And now it's 1,000 opportunities to kick it over to the long video that I took it out of. You know what I mean? I did that a lot at Halloween. I threw out 20 shorts there from the dance party on Virgin Voyages, and all of them are linked to the whole long video of the party. So yeah, that's the way we roll. Your title must be included in the description. In the description, I think so. It has to be something relevant anyway, right? Foodie's Vacations. Ringo, you're out of the Beatles. We're getting a new member if you don't stop barking. Barking does not sound as loud as you think. Really? In here, it's like he's barking right there beside me. I mean, the way our house is set up, I can talk in a normal voice like I'm talking now, and it can be louder in the other room than it is in here. I don't know why. I don't know why that is. It's like a voice tunnel or something. I don't let people know I strip at the end of the video, but I should wait till the end. See, Tom's picking up some good tips here today. One technique I'm going to try is posting a video and scheduling it 4 days before it goes live. Okay. And scheduling it 4 days before it goes live. That's a good idea. I know a lot of people do that. They post, hey, this is coming out, like an advertisement. Hey, you can watch this Friday, on Monday morning. Hey, watch this Friday. That's kind of what I do with my live shows. I say, hey, check out the video I got coming out Friday. I kind of do that a little bit in my own way there, Jimmy. Chat, Ringo needs some breakfast. Oh, no, he already had breakfast at Marjorie. He ate breakfast at 7 o'clock this morning. He was a hungry boy, too. He talks to me. He does. He's a talker. I found that added more people for a premiere. I try to put the notice up a week in advance. There you go. It's a good idea. I think advertising ahead of time is good. It really is, especially if you got a particular topic or something. It gives time for people to say, I really want to know about that. I'm really interested in that. I'm gonna make sure I get to do that. We added something in the middle of our latest video to see how far people are watching it. Is a mentionable moment. No one as of yet has commented on it. Yeah. That is one way you find out. I usually go over and check on my videos too. Let's say it's a 10-minute video of something, a restaurant or wherever, and I watch. Okay, I got 1,000 views on it. That's good. But out of the 10 minutes, what's the average view time? Average view time is only 48%. 4 minutes and so many seconds comes about to 48%. So they're watching less than half of the video. So I'm wondering, okay, what's going on? And maybe I scroll through it and see, there's a drop down here and a big spike over here. What were they interested in over here? But yeah, it's, and that happens to all of us. No video you ever put up is going to have, you got a 10-minute video or a 5-minute video, however long it is. You're not going to have a 10-minute viewing on a 10-minute video across the board. You're going to have some people watch it all, but you're going to have some people watch about a minute of it and go, that ain't for me, and they're out. Some people watch 3 minutes of it. And they're like, okay, I've seen enough of that. That's the way it is for all of us. And I think if you got a video that's doing over 50% view, if you got a 10-minute video and they're watching, the average time is 5.5 minutes, you've done really good. Yeah, so that's what I watch, percentage of it viewed, regardless if it's a 30-minute video or a 6-minute video, whatever it is. What is the percentage being viewed? Because YouTube uses that for an algorithm too. The longer people stay, the more they're going to throw that video out. The more opportunities for people to watch it again, and that's for sure. Hashtag YouTube. I did look up Amber Cove. I know, so did I. I'll tell you, my number one video, the most views I've ever gotten on any video is a video of Amber Cove. Just saying. It's our first one. I just put up a second one, and it's growing pretty fast too. But the first one did, really good, and that's why I wanted to do another one. Because after they get a couple years old, I think they get moved down the road. What's this? Tiffany Lava's Shark fried? Yeah, I fried my robot. I know. Yes, tags matter. There you go. Great stream. Have a great day. Yeah, I got to get out of here. My goodness, we rambled on a long time, guys. I sure appreciate it, though. The only reason I re-upload is YouTube negatively tags my video, like for copyright infringement. Yeah, John, I got to, if you want to watch a little bit of that tonight at 7 o'clock over on CNS Travel, me and Eddie Lugo will be over there talking about that. I make sure I don't get no YouTube stuff. How do I do it? It's a whole nother conversation. Chet. Yes. Thanks for the live today, Chet. We have a lot of work to do on our channel, but we will get to our 1,000. Yes, you will. You will. 1,000 is a big milestone, and you will do it, Kathy. I'm sure of it. I will check out your channel, Travel Cake Trips. Excellent, John. Yeah, do that. She's awesome over there. Thanks, Pedroza. We'll be watching as well. I feel like the average view time can be affected by one person who clicks on it after 33 seconds, clicks off, then others watch the full video. It changes your numbers. Yes. If you got a 10-minute video, I watched your video for 10 minutes. I watched the whole thing. Chuck the Duck watched it for 33 seconds. On those 2 views, guess what your average time is? Yeah, it's 5 minutes and 16 seconds. Just cut your average view time to 5 minutes and 16 seconds. So you got 1,000 views on that video. Only 100 people watched all the way through. And then, you had 500 people who only watched 1 minute of it. Woo! That kills your average time. Kills it. That's why I say if you're doing over 50% on a video, you're doing really good. Thank you, John. Okay, guys, we're out of here. Thanks a lot so much. Let's head to go live together and give them a big old Sea Lake Journey raid. I sure appreciate y'all. Hope to see you tomorrow morning at 8:30. And until then, we'll see you around the channel. Well, thank you